Calling me royalty. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to X-Plane 12. My name is Micah. We're going to be flying the FlightFactor Boeing 767 Freighter, which is a modified 767-300. We'll be flying it from Louisville to Philadelphia, which is a real-world UPS flight. I almost said Southwest flight, which is not correct. UPS flight. And right on cue, my wife is bringing me dinner. Awesome. All right, so we're going to get going here. A couple things with X-Plane 12. So we are on X-Plane 12.2.0 release 1. So this is the current release that's out there. By the way, HT7, thank you for stopping by with a like. I appreciate it. You're going to fly with XP72 from PDX to Vegas. Awesome. Yeah, enjoy that flight, man. Tell XP72 I said hello. Maybe I'll jump into his chat when I get up into cruise. But yeah, so we'll be flying from Louisville over to Philadelphia. So we're at X-Plane 12, and on top of that, we are running AutoOrtho. Now, for you guys who don't know what AutoOrtho is, basically it's ortho imagery, so satellite imagery that gets overlaid onto the surface of the Earth, and this is through a system called AutoOrtho, which automatically populates it as you fly. I have it set to a 30 gigabyte cache, but it can vary depending on what you're flying. So if you look outside of the area here, you can see these are all satellite imagery that we're looking at. Now, obviously, the roads are auto-generated scenery and stuff like that, so it's not going to be necessarily accurate. But from a 30,000-foot perspective, I mean, that looks pretty legit. Antonio, when did this release come out? This release came out a few weeks ago, before FS Expo. They actually demoed 12.3 while we're there at FS Expo. That had some minor tweaks and stuff like that. But this isn't really any major update. Now, the 767 release was about 4 weeks ago for the updated 767, which this is my first time jumping into that. But anyway, so yeah, AutoOrtho, you can see you got really nice looking textures around the area. And I have to say, guys, the clouds, besides looking weird when you're moving, the clouds in general look pretty good. I mean, honestly, they look pretty decent. So I'm excited to get in here and get flying. And hello to you as well, San Antonio, from muggy South Florida. Trust me, I know. I know. It's not the big one coming out soon. No, it is not the X-Plane 12.5 is the rumored big drop. That's rumored. We don't know 100% yet on that, but that's the rumor. Let me turn this down. A little bit less of that. All right, so we are going to go into the overhead here. We're going to get this sucker on. Now, it's been a long time since I did the 767, so please give me a break here. It's probably going to be a little bit of work for me to get all this working back how I should know. I'm gonna leave all this off for now. Emergency lights can close, and we're gonna put these to auto. Get this to auto as well. That's for cargo. We're gonna auto forward cab, mid cab. That's funny that they have cabs, but that's really for the cargo area. Trim air recyclers can come on. Even though we're not using that right now. Okay, so we'll leave that for now, and that should start the boot up process. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I need to change. Oh, okay, this isn't 767. All right, cool. Alpha's on there too. Okay, good. Good. Now that shouldn't have turned on. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn on the buses. Utility buses. Yeah, that should now turn on the systems here. Oh, you know what? I need ground power. There we go. And we're coming online there. Perfect. All right, let's jump into the FMC here. Actually, before we do that, let's get this thing loaded here. So we're going to do operations ground, and we're going to load. Doors are closed. Okay, airplane. Left frame and main and bulks we're going to open up, and then we'll go back to ground, load and unload. All right, so it's going to start loading the aircraft. While we're doing that, we're going to jump into the FMC and we're going to get rolling here. We're going to grab GPS position, throw IRS, going to go route, and origin today is SDF. You know, now that I realize, I forgot I have an app I could use to put this on my iPad, but I forgot to grab that. Next time I fly an X-plane, I got to remember to do that. All right, so flight number today is going to be uniform Papa Sierra 659. Perfect. All right, and next page here, we'll put in our information. Let me pull up my flight plan here. I did get cleared already through ACARS. Get some bacon real fast. Maple bacon. So we are going to be cleared to Philly by the EVO 1 shipper sitter 234. Okay, so we're going to go direct to sitter, and then via Quebec 34. Oops, missed the 3 there. To Golf Victor Echo. I'm not sure what VOR that is, but that's a VOR. And then it's going to be the PATS arrival. So departure out of Louisville is going to be the EVO 1 departure shipper transition. We're going to expect 17 left, especially for us being cargo ops here out of Louisville. All right, we'll check our legs page here. No discontinuities right off the bat. That looks great. We'll go ahead and put in an arrival. This could change, of course. Just be ready to change it as necessary, depending on what they give us. But we'll start with PATS 4 and the GVE transition with the, what are we expecting into 27 right? Is that matching what we're seeing weather-wise? Now, there's a weather system moving over Philly that we may get hit with. I wonder if I can show you this. Okay, that's not going to show. Let me see if I can show you, 1 second, what this weather looks like. Is this it? Yeah. So this is a weather system sitting over DC right now, and we're heading here. So it is very likely that this could be right over Philly by the time we get there. So it's something we're going to have to definitely keep an eye on as we get closer. Let me look up the, we're looking for the METAR here. Get the TAFs here. All right, so we're expecting, it's going to say 2-1s. Okay. Yeah, so we'll expect, was it 27 right is what they wanted? Which one's the longer runway here? Let's see which one's the longer runway. Because, being a 767 freighter, I want to make sure that I'm going to be using the right runway. Let's see. I actually like 27 left, so we're going to plan for 27 left. Of course, ATC can give us whatever they want. All right, now let's see if we got any discounts. I expected that one, and there should be one more. Yep, that one we're expecting. All right, we'll go ahead and activate that. Good D's Fishing, what's going on, my guys? How you doing? Ah, Steven, you found me. How you doing, man? Steven's the Indie Center. I'm going to be contacting here momentarily. So good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, so we got the legs and all that. Next, we're going to grab our weight and everything. We've got to wait for our aircraft to be loaded, which it may be loaded. Plane is now loaded. Perfect. So we should be able to, yep, that's what I thought. Reserves on board. We've got, where's my, uh, 12.7 on the reserves. All right, cruising altitude is going to be 35,000 as cleared. Go index. By the way, guys, if you don't know Steven, he streams over on Twitch. I don't think he streams on YouTube as well. I think he's over on Twitch only. But ATC, and he was awarded the Iron Mic for Indy center 330 freaking hours in a month. I mean, come on. Dude's a freaking beast. All right, so cost index is 169. And that's just insane to me. You're plenty of fuel. Average one is 231 at 30. Oops. All right, perfect. All right, so takeoff, we're going to be flaps 5. That's normal for your, I don't think we have, yeah, we're not going to do a thrust takeoff change. Invalid entry. Okay, select speeds on. All right, so 139, 145, and 155 on the takeoff speeds there. All right, so pre-flight will be next. All right, we're going to go ahead and set. Let's see what we got here. Climb via SID, expect 350 0 minutes after. So we'll keep this. We'll go up 35 here. I expect we'll get a little bit different, but that's fine. 155's changed here. We're going to set this to 175 there. All right, we'll go overhead. Oops, that's wrong. If other controllers didn't help with the hours, I'd still. I know, man. I know. Let me grab his Twitch. I'll drop it in the chat for you guys. Is he live right now? I don't know if he's live right now. You are live right now. He's actually live right now.
Flight 196, we're back. I think that did the trick.
Welcome back.
All right, so yeah, you guys can go check him out. All right, packs are off. All right, so we'll go and get our window heats on. We're gonna get our wing tanks on. This can go auto. We're gonna go and get our APU started here. Every Wednesday is ATC day. Got it. Got it. So what you're telling me is I know you're gonna be online every Wednesday. That's what you're telling me. APU's starting up. All right, we can go ahead and now that we've loaded, we can close those doors. And we're going to remove the stairs. GPU. Oh. I moved it too early. Blast. Whoopsies. Oh, wow. So you do this even... Wow. How did I not know that? How did I not know that? Look at me being nice and amateur here. Amateur hour today. Why doesn't it let me do external power? Oh, bus ties went off. Okay. That's why. All right, so these can come on. The hydraulic pumps, electrics will stay off for now. All right. Did we lose anything in the FMC? I hope not. Nope, we're still good. No, we did lose it. Dang it. All right. That's what I get for amateur hour. Going by the seat of my pants and not using a checklist. That's all right. This will just take a moment. Alrighty. Departure. Evo 1 shipper. 17 left is expected. Route. We're going to be direct to sitter. It's 2 I's or 2 T's? 2 T's. Direct to sitter. And then via Quebec 34. And then GVE. Go and activate that. Execute. And then arrivals. we're going to expect to get the PATS 4 arrival, GVE transition, and ILS 27. Execute that. Looks here. We're going to have a discontinuity there as expected. That looks good. In it, we've already got that. What was my reserve fuel again? 12.8. What's that? 169 is cost index, cruising out to 35,000 feet. And it's 231 at 30. Or come on, there we go. Let's cruise winds. All right, perfect. Take off. We're gonna be 5 degrees. And get this selected in there. Perfect. All right. I think at this point we can go ahead and do engine start. Yeah. So we can go ahead and we'll make sure. All right. So packs. Going to go off. Actually, no, these stay on. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. There we go. APU bleed valve. I was like, I know there's something I got to click here. All right, so APU bleed valve's on. We can go and get better push back. Pre-plan this. Push back into the alley here. Did I do that right? No, I didn't.
Ground to cockpit, plan
go.
acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
All right, tow's driving up. Pardon me while I eat. I forgot to bring up Navigraph here. I need to pull up the, though I should know Louisville off the top of my head, but I'm going to pull up a chart anyway. So we have it. All right, we can go ahead and tune. While we're waiting for them to pull up, we can go ahead and tune. Air traffic controllers can
Okay,
be
all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
128.225. Not going to work. Okay. There we go. 28.225. Confirm. Confirm. All right. I'll wait for them to connect up. We'll get started. Flying the 767. It's wild. Boeing still produces 7 cargo model. Yeah, they still do.
Connected.
Though
Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
that's coming to an end, if I'm not mistaken, soon. If I'm not mistaken.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, red collision lights coming on, and we'll go ahead and start. We'll do, we can do 1. We'll do 2, and then we'll just go ground here, and that should start the engine. Oh, I forgot to move chocks. I'm real smart, guys. I'm real smart. I'm not seeing it rise at all. Did I miss bleed air or something? I feel like I'm missing bleed air. What am I missing? Is that it? Isolation's on. Duct pressurization's positive. There we go. There we go. And fuel. There we go. Every aircraft's a little different. There's a generator for number 2 coming online. All right, we can go start number 1, ground. There it is. Add fuel.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
All right, we'll go ahead and start the parking brake. There you go. It's blinding, son.
Stand by.
No V speeds. I did add V speeds though. I thought that automatically pulled the V speeds there. All right, disconnect hand signals. And we're waiting for that. We can go overhead here, and we can get these back on. Back and kill. We can kill the APU there, and
Tow is disconnected, and bypass pin has been removed.
confirm
Hand
those come
signal
on.
right. We'll see you next time, and have a safe flight.
All right, and we can go APU off. There we go. And yeah, packs are set and loaded, and we can set our landing altitude. What's it going to be in Philly? Or what's it here, actually? This is mainly for us. We're going to be 501 feet. There we go. All right, let's see. AP gen off, right? Engine limiters and parking brake. I'm not worried about the APU being off. That's normal. All right. Why I'm not seeing V speeds though? That should be showing up automatically. Why am I not? There's a way to set them. Really thought you automatically, and it puts it in there automatically. What's the weather here? ASUS. Okay, SDF. We've got 299.6. So we can go barometric pressure. Oh, here it is. Speed reference is right here. Well, hold on 1 second. 296. It's 296. I really thought it should be automatic. I thought. Takeoff speeds. I mean, I can set it 139. I thought it automatically pulled it, but obviously I'm mistaken. VR is 145. Set that. V2 is 155. Set that. And reference will be 165. It'll be our V2 plus 10. Okay. I don't think so. I think that's just letting you know pre-flight complete. Maybe. I don't know. I don't fly this very often. All right. Make sure my thrust levers. Yeah, they look correct. All right. Let's give control a call here. Let's confirm 128.225. I'm not receiving. Hold on. I was wondering why I'm not hearing anything. There we go. AMD Center, UPS 956 on the ground, Louisville, looking for taxi. 956? Correction, UPS 659. Okay, that's not working. Why is that not working? Hold on, guys. My push to talk's not working. That's correct. Oh, I have to do it in X-Plane. I forgot. X-Plane does it in X-Plane. There it is. Indianapolis Center, UPS 659 on the ground, Louisville, looking for taxi. Not hearing them. Confirm ATC is cable output. Yeah. 128.225. 128.225. I can change it here too, just to make sure. 128. Eight. 225. Louisville approach, EPS 659, heavy radio check. I should be Indy Center. Why am I saying Louisville approach? Indy Center, EPS 659, heavy radio check. Not receiving anything. All right, let's tune ATIS. Let's see if we can just get anything. It's 100% on my end, I know. 725. One 18725. Yep. Let me switch this just for kicks and giggles. Still nothing. 18725. 18725. I'm not getting any audio from the ATIS. Let me switch back to make sure it's not just the ATIS. 18225, is that right? 18225. 225. Or 128, 225, 118, 725. I may have to disconnect and just go offline, which would suck. Oh, there we go.
Visibility 10, 3,500 scattered.
All right. We're getting it now. 128. All right, let's try it again. AMD Center UPS 659 heavy radio check.
Center, hello, Southwest 968, full roll 290.
That's 968, AMD Center, welcome aboard. Airway Charlie Romeo across Sargo at data maintain 14,000, the Cincinnati altimeter 29908. Remember across Sargo at maintain 14,000 for Charlie Romeo.
AMD Center UPS 659 heavy on the ground, Louisville, ready for taxi. Is that not working?
Jazz 950 tree at traffic.
We're gonna get this.
Miles northeastbound. Level tree at 900 is a Boeing 787. Caution blade turbulence. American Troy 973 traffic at 9 o'clock 7 miles southwestbound. Level 400 is Embraer. American Troy 972. Yeah, that's right.
AMD Center UPS 659 heavy on the ground, Louisville, ready for taxi.
American 1813 descend via the Gibbs for arrival. Landing south, AMD altimeter 29905.
We'll descend per the Gibbs 4, but expect to land south, American 1813.
Jazz 5514, contact Chicago Center 134.87.
Does he not hear me?
Last session was up at 5514.
Alright, Jazz 5514, contact Chicago Center 134.87. Or actually, am I saying the wrong call sign? I might be. Literally 5514, might have been saying the call sign wrong. Chicago
Make
Center
sure
134.87.
Mike's lecture is left VHF. Yes, that's correct. Hmm.
Nice flight 17, the winds are 150 at 7. Fly runway heading, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, right one. Runway heading for IT fly 817.
This is weird.
And the UPS calling is
Oh.
Louisville Squad. I was about to say Squawk Metro, but it looks like you
Got it.
runway 17 left. Taxi via Charlie Golf. November Delta across runway 29 Charlie.
All right, 17 left via Charlie Golf. November across 29er on Charlie. UPS 659 heavy.
And for flight 196,
All right.
contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
Here we go.
132.907 for flight 196. Thanks so much. Have a great night.
Finally on our way. that was fun. That's the problem when you don't fly a simulator for a while. It gets problems.
Welcome back. In 2973, contact Washington Center, 133.72. And Jazz 953, contact Atlanta Center.
All right, we're on Charlie. We're going to cross 29 on Charlie. Take Gulf and then November.
3297 Jazz.
Number 8, Charlie Romeo, after Sargo, proceed direct Lewin.
After Sargo, proceed direct Lewin from the ILS 20 Center for Challenger.
Southwest 968, descend via the J-Money 2 arrival, landing south. The Louisville altimeter 2 at 9 or 6, more than an hour old.
Gets shift. Yeah, there we go.
Via the J-Money 2 arrival, altimeter 2 9 or 9 or 6, landing south.
I need to get sound pack for this or something.
Nice flight 17, Rudder contact, say altitude.
2,400, I fly 817.
Nice flight 17, climb and maintain flight level tree 50. Turn right, heading tree 60, vectors for the climb.
Climb 350 and 360 vectors for the climb, flight 17.
Good D's Fishing. You should be able to hear me now. I should be hearing me now when I call.
Hey, Charlie Romeo, roger.
All right, crossing the runway. We're going to turn on our collision lights. Make sure we're clear. It's clear to me.
Nice flight 17, clear direct red above.
Clear direct right above, right flight 117.
Right on Gulf, and then we're going to be taking November.
And American 1813, the approach is your choice, whichever one you want. What do you require?
We'll take the ILS,
Let me know if ATC is too loud or not.
American 1813.
1813, I'd expect that.
All right, going to go flaps 5 here.
ILS 23 left approach, American 1813.
Flaps 5 set.
American 968, information Lima is current to expect the ILS runway 17 right approach.
Information Lima, ILS 17 right, Southwest 968.
That's coming into here, I think. Yeah, Southwest 968. Yeah, they're coming in 17, right? All right, we're going to take a left here on November. And then AT volume's good. All right, good. Then we're going to get up here to the runway. We'll do our takeoff checks. And then get out of here.
Indian up at the center, hello, sir, use 1101 with you, come through to Mercia for 400.
Airways 1101, Indian Center, welcome aboard. Headed 752, clear direct Bucko.
Clear direct Bucko, United 752.
Bucko. All right. Our landing lights on. It's already.
Charlie Romeo, you want us to descend here for the island?
Hey, Charlie Romeo.
Altitude's on. JRA's coming on. Flaps set 5. Confirm. Gears No, that's all good. Speed brakes set. And pre-takeoff checklist complete. Actually, flight directors and auto throttles armed. Like the 757, we'll hit the thrust button here to activate. All right.
FedEx 248, Cleveland Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. FedEx 248. Bye bye.
AD Center UPS 659 heavy on the ground, ready to go. 17 left.
Here's 659. The winds are 280 with 9er. RNF to Jarapa, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF to Jarapa, 17 left, clear for takeoff. UPS 659 heavy.
AMD Center, November 3 or Mike Foxtrot. We're in the ground at Muncie and requesting IFR to Atlanta. I don't have much of a routing, so.
That's all right. He'll get you one.
What's your equipment suffix?
All right, 17 left on the ground, 17 in the cockpit.
Do we have our nav?
There's 50% confirmed.
Number 0 Mike Foxtrot.
Thrust.
Would you like the reroute on the ground or in the air?
I'm sorry, would I like what again?
Would you like a reroute on the ground or in the air? It's going to happen one or two ways.
80 knots, cross check. Thrust hold.
I'm sorry, I'm just not getting. I hear on the ground or in the air, but what am I getting on the
E1,
ground or in the air?
rotate.
Would you like a reroute on the ground or in the air? It's going to happen one of those two ways. Either you can get moving now and get it in the air, or
You're coming
get
up.
it on the ground.
No, we can do it now. I'm going to go ahead and start up, so go ahead.
Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, clear to the Atlanta airport. Via radar vectors to Nashville, Bravo, November Alpha. Direct Noob.
Alright,
November
gears
Echo,
up.
Whiskey, Bravo, Bravo. Direct I have India, Hotel Alpha, Victor.
And
Echo.
left command active.
Direct Matthew. Mike Tango, Hotel Echo, Whiskey. Chipper 1 arrival. Maintain a tree.
And we'll go lateral navigation, vertical navigation.
10 minutes after departure. Departure at this frequency, squawk 6715.
6715. Yeah, stand by for a second.
UPS 659, radar contact, say altitude.
Passing 1,500.
659, climate maintain, level 350.
350 for UPS 659 heavy.
Southwest 968 at Queen, clear the ILS runway 17 right approach.
Queen cleared ILS 17 right, Southwest 968.
All right. Flaps coming up. Final bit.
And IC flight 17, Cleveland Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Gears up and off. Flaps are up. And we're climbing. All right. Finally in the air. Only took a little bit. I'm tired of this insufficient fuel warning. I have plenty of fuel on board, I think. What do I got? Where's my fuel total? Wait, it's up here, isn't it? Yeah, I got a total of 28.1. That's more than enough for the trip. And the alternate. All right.
American 1813, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, American 1813.
UPS 659, clear direct center.
Clear direct center, UPS 659. All right, we're going to go direct and then center. Oh my gosh, if you don't stop shutting up with the freaking insufficient fuel, I've got plenty of fuel. Stop saying I don't. Ah. I've got plenty of fuel. Hey, I'm just saying, Clouds and X-Plane are getting better. All right? They are getting better. Are they where they need to be yet? Not quite, but they are getting better. All right, turn-offs and taxis can come off already, and we're about to cross 10,000. We'll turn off our wing and nose gear can come off as well already, and wings can come off now as well. All right, so landing lights are off. I'm going to set my heading here as a backup, and we are on the way. Looking good, looking good. All right.
American 1813, turn left heading 320, back to the bridge.
Left heading 320, American 1813.
Don't like the sudden updates though. That still bothers me.
Notice is to intermission.
All right.
American 1813, turn left heading 260, join the runway 23 left localizer.
Left heading 260, join the 23 left localizer, American 1813.
Bridge, driving on the winds 27.
That doesn't look too good. That doesn't look too good. Yeah, unless we got tornadoes in the air.
Okay, looking at the wrong number so much, Kenny. Runway 18 center, code line, winds 2704.
Alrighty, we passing. We'll go ahead and go standard.
Maintain 3000 till established. We're clear for the
And standard.
bridge, American 1813.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've had a fantastic week so far. This is probably going to be my last stream for a couple weeks. I got some work stuff going on. I have some stuff coming out though. They'll be uploaded. Just won't be able to stream. My outside air temperature +7. Maybe icy.
Okay, Andy, November 3rd, Mike Foxtrot. Okay, we're cleared to Atlanta. We're going to go direct to actual. The new bus that I have, then Matthew, and then the shipper one. Starting out at 3,000, going up to 250 and 10, and this walk is on my transponder, and I don't have it showing right now.
It's a 6715. Average by Foxtrot, it's the most important thing to read back, at least it's 6715.
6715, I've got it tuned in now, and with a little help from a friend, then I am also ready to text.
I wish the rain effects. I'd do something with it. It's just not good.
32, Alpha. Thanks a lot, sorry about the problem here.
I'm seeing nothing. Oh, there it is. True IMC. Alright, we're definitely in icing conditions now, so.
Yeah, good evening, Indianapolis Center, Delta 1839, flight level 360, just about 10 miles northeast of Hacks.
I'm going to turn our cargo heat on. And let's see. Where is my... window heat?
Parking by Charlie, American 1813.
I really thought it was up here. Am I missing it somehow? Oh, here it is. I knew it was up there somewhere. Got top of climb here in 30 miles. 40 miles. All right, here we go. Breaking through the clouds now. Looks good on top of the clouds for sure. Looks pretty good, honestly. But, I mean, it's a little fake. A little fake, right? It's not perfect. It's not perfect. Oh, if you guys were here last stream, I was showing off what Kim from PU Air Korea gave me when I was at FS Expo, which if you haven't checked out the FS Expo content that I've been releasing, you definitely want to go and check that out. It's all over the channel. Some really great interviews. Had one with a guy from X-Plane recently. But anyway, so he got, Kim got me this little A320 model. Look at it with PU Air Korea on the side of it. That's really freaking cool. It sits on my desk now right here in front of my desk. Yeah, I thought it was really neat. And it's metal. It's not plastic. It's metal. It's a die cast. Pretty cool. All right, here we go. That, I'm not gonna say what that looks like. All right. No comment. It's just the clouds are too flat. Like, there needs to be some... I understand what he's going for, what they're going for there, but like it's too rounded and not organic. Like, it needs to be bulbous and changes, because while they're talking about temperature, you know, when temperature gets a certain level, it gets too cold, it's not going to grow anymore. I get it, but like, it needs to be, it's not perfect. It's not like a straight temperature across the board, so it needs to be, you know, bulbous and different and changing all over. It's too flat. Too flat. But the color looks good, and I like the fact that we got the shadows on the clouds now and everything. That's good. Just, they need to keep working on it. All right, we reached our chopper climb. Looks pretty good. The lighting on the model looks really good. It looks legit good. Like, the lighting on the model looks good. It looks really good. Very crisp. Edges are crisp. It's not too dark on the, you know. Oh yeah, it looks good. Reflections look good. But it's just the clouds, man. It's not there. Not there yet. But I know they're working on it. Alright, so we're going to be up here at 35,000 feet. For a little while. Yeah, about another 300 miles, so better sit back, relax. God, I need to stop doing that. And enjoy yourself. If you guys got any questions for me, now's the perfect time to ask them. While I'm sitting here, back enjoying the ride.
And Delta 1839, I'm showing you about 400 feet long for me as the standard altimeter. We're at 292 here. Just got a little bit ahead of ourselves here.
Got him. I'm trying to think. Does this come through? Yeah, this comes through. Yeah. XP72s. Alright, just want to stop by and give him a like. And we're back. We're back. If you guys haven't checked out XP72, you definitely should. High quality guy. We can turn off our anti-ice. So the storms, nah, not looking good for me. Getting bumped around a little bit right now. Might try to get higher. Yeah, hold on a second, guys. Andy Center UPS 659 heavy. Yeah, we're getting bumped around pretty good at this altitude. Wonder if we could get amended up to 37.
Alright, Delta 1839, flight heading 270 vectors traffic. 270 vectors traffic, Delta 1839. Alright, UPS 659, maintain level 350 now. Have your request just for traffic that can maintain an altitude here.
Roger, yeah, we've got them on TCAS. We'll keep an eye out. UPS 659 heavy. And he's off our left here in the clouds. I can tell why. I mean, these clouds are pretty rough.
UPS 659, climb maintain level 370.
Up to tree 70, EPS 659. Heavy, appreciate it. Alright. Go ahead and do vertical speed here. 1,000's fine. We're going to go in here now. We're going to go to... where's our cruise here? If we can't get up ahead above these bumps here.
Delta 1839, turn left heading 210, when able, direct Quadrant. Left heading 210, direct Quadrant, when able, Delta 1839.
Altitude approaching 37,000. I think we'll be good now. I mean, it's a little higher. I don't think we're going to completely escape the clouds, but it'll at least, you know, keep us above most of it. So... and we just popped out. Yeah, so this is a... and that'll be the next... that's the main front right off in front of us. We just crossed through a small little barrier. The main front is out in front there, so... I wish the weather radar worked on this guy. Does it work on this guy? I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't think it did. Man, I'm looking at this weather, guys. This might be an interesting approach into Philly. This might be an interesting,
Pushing 42, 92, AB center. Could the Mike dump Tango Airport as a file? Maintain 5,000.
it might be an interesting approach into Philly.
7 0 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency is squawk 6751.
All right, DC sitters on 133.725. 133.725 set. We'll have that ready to flip over if we need to. Weather. Yeah, I don't think it works. Traffic's on. Weather's supposedly on, but...
November 0 Mike Foxtrot, confirm direct Nashville, Bravo, November Alpha.
Yeah, sorry about that. Give him a little more so I go for it. That was a very good day.
Yeah, I'm not either. I tried to go to land on the wrong runway earlier, and he's like, wait, what?
Transit, basic Nick
Ooh. Try not to yawn. I had this weird thing where if I talk a lot or sing, I yawn. It's got to be something with air, man. I don't know. Maybe I can train my body to not do it, but it's been a thing I've had to deal with since I was a teenager, so. If you see me yawning ever on stream, it's not because I'm tired. It's usually, well, I mean, I guess it could be, but in most cases, not because I'm tired. It's just because. Or to Washington Center, 133.72. Have going. Washington Center, EPS 659, heavy, level 370. And we're now over in Washington Center's airspace.
Center Clear 101. Give us a transition for the runway. For your line of west.
Landing west to get more information from the
Yeah, man, Philly's looking. Oh, man. Right now. Oh. Okay, right now they're reporting winds from 320 at. Why did the launcher just stop? Reload. Anyway, 320 at 20, 20 knot winds, gusting 35. Oh, Lord, this might be fun. This might be a recording option here. This might be a, I start the recording and see how this works out. Oh, actually, that, yeah.
Are we allowed to possibly go down to Atlanta, just west of Harrisonburg, just due to the weather? I mean, yeah, you're allowed to do that. Is that your request? What do you want me to do?
Well, this dude that's coming out of Philly right now. FedEx 1327.
Right deviation after we hit Westminster. Okay, tell me what you want when you need it. American 2973, Philly closed for exchange of risk. American 1333, American 1333, you up? Yes, sir, we're open for just wait for us to I tried calling you 2 times. American 1333, cross Heckman. Heckman has maintained that or so. The Philly altimeter, 2 natter. Heckman 9,000, American 1333.
Ah.
District 5151, Phoenix Boston, 134.7, so long.
All right, so we're estimating we'll get there in 45 minutes from now with 14,000 pounds of fuel left, which is enough to go to alternate. So here's the plan. If we're gonna try to land twice, If we have to go around both times after the second go around, we'll divert. So our diversion would be to what's my alternate? Alpha Victor Papa. Where the heck is that? Wilkes-Barre, Scranton.
American 627, maintain Mach 0.77 or greater, descend and maintain level 340.
Yeah, it's got a long enough runway. Let's see, would that be good enough? Is that a good enough diversion?
American 627.
I don't know.
American 627, sorry, go ahead. American 627, maintain Mach 0.77 or
May
greater,
not be good
descend
enough
and maintain
diversion.
level 340.
Sorry, Mach 0.77 or greater and coming in 3 Mike 627.
Starfleet 1, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902. 3592, have a night there, Falcon 1.
I just want you guys to see what I'm talking about here. This is Philly.
Flight check 1984, contact Jacksonville
Right
Center
here.
12.
That's Philly.
0.67.
This is about to hit Philly.
4.67, flight check 1984.
It may be past, it may just be this when I get there. But it could still be the freaking magenta. American 2973 is coming into Philly. Maybe I'll hear them. They're experiencing. But I mean, it's going all the way down. I mean,
Figure 2, climb heading, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
this is where I am. So, yeah. Yeah, those sounds aren't that great.
Clear 401, we're level at 230.
Clear 101, descend via the Trish 4, landing west, please.
Trish 4 landing west, flight 101.
If that was a descent via, I'm not sure if it came through. And regardless, contact the tunnel approach 100.85 for clear 1 minute.
Stelling. What's the frequency one more time? 101?
Clear 101, got a tunnel approach 119.85,
1985, yeah, we'll just send the next time we'll go on flight 101.
Washington Center, local Delta 117, cruise level 190 to AB1 out of KDCA.
Did y'all see that?
Washington Center, climb maintain level
This was off.
420 now, 117.
Washington Center, American 2182, 14,300.
I don't have failures on, do I?
2182, Washington Center, climb maintain level 320.
320, American 2182.
Washington Center, envoy 3682, Wilmington, ready for taxi. Envoy 3682, Roger, stand by. 3682, runway 2417. We're planning for 24, envoy 3682.
So I just heard from one of the guys who just came out of Philly, and apparently he said it was kind of sketchy on the departure, so
Taxi via Bravo, cross runway 17, Bravo, envoy 3682.
maybe I should have flown to a different airport for the stream. I don't know. It's going to make it fun, right? It's all for clicks and views, right?
Washington Center, I did not find enough other supply. I'm going to beach. 747 out, Washington Center, Roger.
Let's see what we're at right now. Still got 160 miles till top of descent. One second. Guys, I'm gonna step away for like 3 minutes. I'm gonna call HC as long as they give me approval. I'm gonna grab something to drink, and I'll be right back. Washington Center EPS 659 with request.
Lock on, take it.
Washington Center, UPS 659 with request. Step away from the flight deck for about 3 minutes.
That's fine. Give me a call back.
Will do. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Level 117, amend altitude, maintain flight level 2, correction 320. 320 for level 117. American 1333, Philly approaches and low radar service terminated, frequency change approved. American 1333 up. American 202, cross hogs at maintain flight level 180. Lettering, you're muted.
Sorry about that crossfog. I reached 180,000 American here.
Nice. American 544s, 5,000 for 210. 544, watch the static climb, maintain flight level 380. 380, American 544.
Alrighty, guys, I'm back. And Washington Center, UPS 659 Heavy is back.
Roger.
Oh, we're shooting in between the cloud layers. Nice. Got me some cranberry juice. The tartness is what I like about it. All right, so we are now about 100 miles from top of descent. Or no, that's 130 mile, 130, 100, 140 miles from top of descent. Can y'all hear the music? Is it too loud? Does it need to be louder? Trying to balance it with the noise of the aircraft itself. Well, guys, I think we just entered the weather front, so hold on to your bucket seats. It's gonna be bumpy. Jeez. Ah, it was a little rough. Oh gosh. Yeah. This is like, hold on. This might be a little sketch. There's air right above. I don't want to climb and then descend right back down, but We'll see how rough this is. If it gets too rough inside, we'll have to.
United 1035, deviation is right of course up to 10 degrees right of course approved. Unit 1035, roger, advisement able to agree, bro. 1035, roger. United 858, coming to line of center 132.907. 12297, receiving. United 858. American 4280, cutting some approach 100.85. 1085, American 410, goodbye. Goodbye. Delta 1925, amend altitude, maintain level 340 for traffic, that'll be advised.
Watching the autopilot. It's handling it well.
American 121, Washington, correction, American 1021, Washington Center, climb maintain level 350.
Turn off our strobes while we're in the clouds. Oh, wow. Do you see that deflection?
Delta 1773,
Wow.
Washington Center, radar contact. Washington Center, United 4223, Wilmington has the weather right, part of Savannah.
I'm ready to grab the controls if I need to.
Jackson Center 135, Commander 2 solo. Alright, over Jackson, 135.9, check over Houston, East, 2627. Envoy 3682, radar contact, say altitude. 1,700, climbing 6,000, Envoy 3682. Envoy 3682, roger, climb maintain level 230, direct Garrett. 230, direct Garrett, Convoy 3682. And Washington, hello, Walker 495, we're 17,000, climbing 210. Walker 495, Washington Center, climb maintain level 360. 360, Walker 495.
What do you guys think?
UPS 6.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, Brett. Yeah. Luckily, packages don't need seatbelts. Yeah. Yeah. Only the pilots do. No big deal.
UPS 659.
UPS 659, go ahead.
UPS 659, center maintain level 33. Row 330.
Down to 330 UPS 659. Alrighty.
Roger. Washington, United 48223. Please don't call me, so. And United 4223, Wilmington has weather, I have parts of it. Never please. American 2123, connect Jacksonville Center 135.902. 135 passenger from Jackson Center, roll, Sandy.
Alright, we're still gonna expect
Unit
ooh. That was a little bit of a sticky there.
5, that's approved, call me back. No more than 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
What do you guys think? You think I'll be able to get her on the ground the first try, or am I gonna have to go around?
320, ticket final.
Which think?
20 final. 17. Washington Delta 962, moved by deviation right of course, please. Delta 1773, connect Jacksonville 135.
The good news is it looks like I'm going to be heading right through kind of a weaker spot of the storm to get out in front of it. But then I got to come back in and land into it. So, you know. 340, and we can probably do like 7-9er Encoding is being overloaded. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on, guys.